We had just launched BareBare, our self-built catamaran, and we planned to take her apart, show her in a 40-foot container and ship her to Tahiti. This way we can start sailing in paradise. We just had a large box that we used as a table. Sitting on our knees around it was quite uncomfortable, but it was filled with all our food, plates and mugs, so in a way it was practical as well. We dreamed of a big table, so we decided to take BareBare the few nautical miles to a timber shop. A nice little breeze brought us around the beautiful area of Bygdøy, where the royal family had their summer residence and where you would find some of the most expensive areas to live in Oslo. That's also where the Maritime Museum was situated and where BareBare was happily swinging and dancing around its mooring. We sailed towards the little island called Killingen, where we had had our first boat in the marina years ago. At that time we knew nothing about sailing and had bought a concrete double-ender and got a spot next to, believe it or not, the young Norwegian Prince Haakon. He had a small sailboat and often went sailing with his friends. His dad, the Crown Prince Harald, who is the current King of Norway, had a bigger sailboat and often sailed races with his friends. But the most beautiful boat in the marina was a racing green-colored classical 8-meter built in 1938 and owned by the old king himself, King Olav. King Olav would sometimes leave the marina all by himself for a nice little afternoon of sailing. It's hard to believe today that they had few guards around them. The royals could walk around us normal people, almost like normal people. We were at least maybe not normal. Our black concrete boat with red sails often got comments of looking like a pirate boat. On the deck we had a sandbox for the children to play in. And when warm, we filled the cockpit with water. Normal? I don't know. My dad used to say that they put our concrete boat between the possible terrorist and the king-to-be. Well, with 2 small kids on board on our boat? I don't know. I don't think so. We dropped the anchor and observed some yellow buoys rather close to the boat, but didn't think more of it. We took the dinghy and rowed over to the wood shop to buy woods for the table. We rowed back with a rather filled up dinghy and brought it all on board BareBare. And as usual, Leif Erik had a plan. He rather quickly managed to put together a huge table. It could seat at least 10 people, and it could be folded down as well and laid on the deck when sailing. We were truly hoping for a royal visit. In a few hours, we had a table, we already had benches to sit on, we were all set. At this time of the year, it hardly gets dark during the night in Norway. And on top of that, we had a heat wave. So I went in the water several times down our nice and big swimming ladder. And this is how we were looking forward to spend the time in Tahiti. Turquoise and crystal clear water, fish in all colors. We both put up nice wide smiles and agreed that life was okay. We decided to watch a film late at night. It was barely dark. Why we ended up choosing the documentary Wild Wild Country about the completely mad sect formed by Osho beats me. It felt almost a bit unrealistic. Shorts and bikini in the middle of the night. Hatches open, and later full moon shining in my face. At 5 in the morning, I was bright awake. I went out in the nice and warm early morning. I lowered the ladder and slowly walked down and into the lukewarm water. Back to bed, and a few hours later, a rather angry voice outside. The kayak paddler explained in a harsh voice that we had anchored up in the middle of the kayak lane. I put up a smile and politely excused us. There were no signs of a lane in our maps. I wondered how it was possible to be that angry on an early and such a lovely morning. But we pulled up our anchor and sailed away. I later realized that our sea maps were about 50 years old. We want to thank all you patrons and you girls and guys for subscribing to our channel. For just a few dollars a month, you can join our community and be part of our tribe. We got a bit crazy and started making mugs for each episode. Check them out and start collecting.